Hello Internet, I'm Matt Haas and this is Awesome Wood Things. Welcome to another episode of WTV, Woodworking Top Videos. Just want to say thanks to some Pennsylvania makers that stopped by the other day. We had a great time. Some brought gifts. Thanks, Doc. This guy has a YouTube channel. Check him out too. All right, before we get started, as always, if you want your sticker on the rotating big board, send it on in. All right, now before we get started, we'll have another rapid fire segment. I'm actually trying to think of a name for this segment. Maybe you can help me out in the comments below. Just for whatever reason, I can't fit everyone into the show, or the video was posted close to the time of the production of the show, or I wasn't able to get permissions, or they were on previously. For whatever reason, a bunch of makers just sort of land in this spot. I'll just say the title of the video, do a quick comment, and then roll on, and then we'll get into the show as normal with the clips. So let's start this off. All right, again, so much good stuff happening online in the maker community. Laura Kampf, she built some workbenches, super solid, awesome storage. Love that channel. Check it out, awesome stuff. Adrian Ardale built a Tigan plasma cutter project, and it was a steel ant. I love metalworking. Definitely check out that channel. Our Izzy Swan at it again. He built a crazy bench that thinks it's a table how-to video, and again, his engineering genius just comes through. It's fabulous. You really got to check it out. All right, RetroWeld. He built a Rebar deer head. Again, all out of metal. Crazy. David Waelder, this was his milling table build, and the best thing about this is when he was in Italy with Jaiko. At the end, Jaiko says, "Oh, you're missing something on there." And he says, "Oh, I forgot to put the drawers in." He goes, No, it's something else. You don't know what it is, do you?" He goes, "No." He goes, "Fireballs. Fireballs." What's not to love about project videos with explosions in the background? Oh, so good. Tim Sway, the Ballad of El Saguaro. Setting the bar high, Tim does with this video. So good. I'm sure you've seen it, but if not, check that out. And finally, Peter Brown, he did a Deadpool spatula. That's right, a spatula with the Deadpool graphic on it, and it was out of wood. Wood! This is Peter Brown. Wood! It was really cool. And he has a contest as well. All right, folks, so there you have it. Just a few quick videos off the top of the show. Everything's in the playlist down below. Be sure to watch everything in its entirety. Let's get things started with an Oops, There It Is segment. That's when an awesome video slips through the cracks and we get it in on the show. This is Deacon Woodworks, double Growler Crate. Check this out.
Now we throw some more glue on and add the bottoms to it. I usually like to put one staple on the side just to ensure some safety on there, making sure that everything is in line. After applying the Deacon Woodworks branding logo, we got a couple galvanized handles on the side, and we got ourselves a complete growler box.
I love woodworking projects that have to do with beer, wine, and spirits. Always good stuff. The Deacon Woodworks channel is now a full-time YouTube venture. I'm looking forward to many more videos from that channel. Okay, now we have our up-and-comer segment. That's when a content creator has very few subs, but should have a lot more because they're awesome. This is number 10 from Chris Gilkos, How to Make a Banana Holder. Check it out.
I decided to make a fish figure to hold a banana. Look at the catch of the day. Isn't she a beauty?
Chris is such a creative guy. He has a book with a stack of pages just filled with ideas he wants to put into his woodworking project. A lot of good stuff on his channel. Okay, let's keep this moving. coming in, number 9, it's the ShavingWood Workshop Tealight candle holder. Check this out.
With my maple and walnut cut down to thickness, I used my hand plane to remove any marks that might have been left from the bandsaw. Now with all my notches completed, I could do a test fit, and this setup worked really slick for this. That piece didn't move anywhere. And after a coat of finish, I can't even tell you how happy I am with the way this turned out.
That was Tommy, and he is such a good craftsman. There's always so much attention to detail. And that project was done by another video maker. He liked the idea, got himself in the shop, did what he enjoyed. All good in my book. I love that. Okay, let's keep this rolling. This is number 8, Keith Decent, From Inspiration to Artwork. You got to check this out. That was a bit different as far as maker videos go, but I too am an artist and I really like that. Hope you did too. Okay, let's keep this moving. Coming in, number 7, Eric Lindberg, How to Make a Retro TV Phone Stand. Check this out.
So now that I have all 3 pieces cut out, it looks like a mini TV. So it looks pretty cool, and I'm all ready to start gluing all these pieces together. So that concludes how to make a retro TV stand for your phone.
Eric has a ton of cool projects, and I'm really impressed. He posts every week. I believe he's a full-time student getting it done. I love it. Okay, number 6. It's FastEasySmartTOOL, Impossible, wooden chain from a solid piece of wood. Check this out.
To start with a scrap piece of 2x4, cut it square, then notch out the 4 edges to end up with a cross. After that, I'd make a series of vertical holes at regular intervals, alternating upright and sideways direction. Then I would make these horizontal slits so that in the end, the only connection remaining between the chain links is a tab here. I could then drill through the connecting tabs, and if all goes well, I should end up with a chain from a solid piece of wood. So here's the glamour shot.
There is always something fun or crazy or fun and crazy going on over at that channel. I really like it. Okay, let's keep this going. Number 5, it's the 8-bit guy, building the Kitty Rocket Tower. Check this out.
So I went over to the Geek Bub shop to cut the wood. And now it's time for some rope. But there's room for all 3 cats to have their own little room. And the scratching posts on top were irresistible to all of the cats. It appears they're quite happy with it.
The 8-bit guy usually doesn't have woodworking stuff on his channel, but when he does, it's always good. Plus, who doesn't love cats? Isn't 50% of the internet made up of cats? Okay, let's keep this moving. Coming in, number 4, it's Make It Extreme, My Homemade Tank. And this was a thank you for 10,000 subscribers. Homemade tank. Crazy. Oh, wow. I just don't know what else to say. So awesome. Okay, coming in, number 3, this is Glass Impressions. Build a picture frame bookcase. Check this out.
Tap in the loose tenon stock and dry fit the frame to the carcass to make sure there are no surprises during the glue up. With the dry fit a success, I apply multiple stains to achieve the color match to the client's office furniture. Through trial and error on some scrap stock, I apply one stain first, apply the second stain on top, then reapply the first stain again. When the stain was dry, I applied 3 coats of lacquer.
I hope you guys liked this project. It was really fun to build, and I apologize.
I really liked how that bookcase had the tilted front face to it and the picture frame border. Good stuff. Okay, coming in, number 2, it's Lazy Watchsmith DIY bench pin. The best way to use a coping saw. Check this out. For something that's going to be used in the shop, that's certainly a well finished piece. So much attention to detail. Something about it. I really like that. Good stuff. Okay, coming in, number 1, JimmyDiresta, Jimmy Tips number 11.
Spike, you did a wonderful job at the opening there. Look at that. Spike took some of my tips and he was able to route his name. Next he's going to learn how to use the CNC. So spin the material under your router as opposed to spinning the router over your material and getting your power cord all tangled up. You should really build up to the depth you want. Don't try and take it in one big pass, especially on a hardwood like, say, for instance, oak. So that's what would happen if you didn't back up the end grain cut.
Those tips videos are one of the best things to happen to the maker community. So full of good ideas to increase accuracy and safety. They are a true resource, every single one. Go check them out. Okay, all of the videos featured in this show are in a playlist, link in the description. And I added an extra video in there that's an older video that will just blow your mind. That's all I'll say. If you want your sticker on the big board, send it on in. Did I miss a video? Do you have a suggestion for a video for me to feature? Hit me up on social media. Thanks, Internet.